Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.
What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? Make this short and sweet. So listen, right? A lot of times we go through these tests in life and, we look at it as a bad thing, right? But a lot of times, the test is just, God seeing, if you're really as far along as you think that you are. It's not for him to see. He's trying to see to show you if you are, right? And a lot of times what happens in these tests, we can talk our way right out of a blessing. We can literally talk our way right out of a blessing, right? And a lot of times we do this because we have no patience. See, a lot of times things can be going on, right? And only thing that God wants us to do is just endure it. That's it. God just wants us to endure it because he will outlast the trouble, right? But the problem starts is when we start leaning on your own understanding. We start, thinking things and, listen, there's power in the tongue. We all know this, right? And the first thing that normally happens is you sitting here, you going through some stuff, right? Let's just say, for an example, you at your job, and you going through some tough times at your job, right? And the first thing you do is say out your mouth, "I'm done with this job. I'm through with this. I'm going to the this, that, and other," right? The problem is God ain't telling you to move. You leaning on your own understanding. You see, while you're having a hard time at this job, God is preparing something else for you. But in this current time right now, it ain't ready. It's like you cooking. It ain't done cooking yet. But here you are. You're like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And the problem is a lot of times people will say, I stepped out on faith. No, you stepped out on your own understanding. And then when X, Y, and Z happens, you're going to blame God. Oh, God, this, that, and other. No, it's you. It's you. You will literally talk and act your way right out of the blessing. And I think that nowadays, it's such a fast-paced, society. We don't understand that things take time. And the older generation, they were amazing with having the patience of the time. Now, with social media and stuff, you always feel like you're being left behind. I've been doing this social media thing for a long time, and I have started and I have stopped so many different times, right? And the thing about it is I believe that God has put passion inside of me for this. Now, passion is different than commitment. Commitment is you getting up every day to go to work. That is your commitment to pay your bills and this, that, and the other, right? But it's not your passion. See, when you're doing stuff out of passion, you might only get 4 views, 2 views, 1 view, this, that, and the other. But when it's your passion, it doesn't matter because you're acting out, you're doing out your passion. So for me, I feel like God has put me in a position that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And for a lot of times I'll look at the numbers and this, that, and other, and I'll be like, man, like I'm not getting the traction, right? But then those moments that I crashed out and I started, lashing out and stuff, oh man, everybody was on it. Like, who he talking about? Who he this, that, and other? And for a moment I felt good, right? Like, because, temptation, right? Temptation is something that's just beneficial for you in that moment. God doesn't tempt you. That is a false narrative. God does not tempt you. But temptation makes you feel good for a moment. That's why you feel bad when it's over. And so for me, when I was crashing out, talking, talking that junk and this, that, and the other, and I was getting all the engagement, I felt good in that moment. But then later on, I felt like that ain't even me, and that's not who I'm trying to be. And I had to really, look at myself and be like, God, like, okay, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? And what I'm supposed to be doing, it might take longer than the rest. And I had to just submit to that. And there's a lot of people out there right now that was in the same boat as me. It might be your career path. Well, you want to be here, and it just seems like everybody's passing you by. But as long as God is with you, you're going to get there. You just got to trust. God always outlasts the problems. So I just wanted to take some time out, man, to make this video. Hopefully, If y'all see, got a new intro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really trying to, put my all into it this time, right? And that's another thing too, before I go. Faith and preparation. You have to be prepared for what you're having faith for. If you want that promotion, right, and you have faith that you're going to get that promotion, what is your preparation like? What is your daily habits like? Because if you get promoted, you can't be late. You might have to stay longer. So are you prepared with what you have faith for? That's a whole message right there. A lot of people have been praying for a lot of different things, but are you really prepared for that? A lot of people want to make $200K a year, but they can't handle $70,000 a year. So are you prepared for that? You have to be prepared for what you have faith for. So anyways, man, y'all, this was a quick one today. I love y'all and thank y'all for supporting me.
Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.